All right, so are we live? Okay, we are live. Give me just a second. Let me pull myself up. This is my first time using this app to go live. Okay, there we go. There's me. And I wanted to do it this way because I can do it from my phone. So, sorry, I don't have all my little fancy graphics that I normally have. So, all right, let me see if I can get you situated. And this does not allow me to see my comments, so if anybody's watching, I don't know. But nevertheless, I wanted to make a quick video in response to the reparations hearings that took place on June 19th. I hope that you have watched the hearings. I know it's long. It's like 3.5. It's like 3 hours and 39 minutes. But I watched it in its entirety, and I think it's well worth the watch, especially if you are concerned one way or the other about reparations. But I wanted to speak to some of the things that took place and then some of the reactions that have taken place. Let me see if this is showing up anywhere. What we got going on? Oh, okay, so there we go. Comments will be shown here. All right, cool. So I found my comments. So if you can see this comment, so I know that I can be seen. But all right, so I'm going to try and do my usual. First of all, guys, you know, I am Aaron Bull. And like I said, I wanted to discuss HR 40, or the hearing on HR 40, and some of the things that took place, as well as some of the reactions that I have seen to it. Of course, you know, as far as the naysayers that are, or the people that are not in support of HR 40, their arguments were not surprising. They are typical. They are what we have always heard when reparations conversations come up. And I think that the ones that were testifying on behalf of HR 40 or in support of it did a great job in articulating the depth of the commission should it take place. And some of the concerns from the Black community was that a lot of them were trying to steer away from the cut the check idea. And this is what I say. I think that was a very strategic move, and I am not upset about it. Now, first and foremost, I am in favor of a check, and when it comes to reparations, I do not feel that is the only form of reparations. And should they cut a check, they should still do some of these other things that was mentioned in the hearing, as well as in the study. But first and foremost, let me just tell you about HR 40. Now, this is not a decision to issue reparations or approve reparations or allocate. This is strictly a bill for the commission of a study on reparations, to do a full panel, research on all of the effects of slavery, Jim Crow, segregation, and other forms of racial discrimination that have trickled down through time into current day. So, in regards to mass incarceration or incarceration rates, murder rates, financial discrimination, redlining, educational disparities, environmental environmental racial discrimination. And I mean, they did a good job of pointing those issues out. But this is why I say that it was a strategic move that almost collectively, all those that were in favor of reparations did kind of shift the conversation away from cutting the check. Now, this is what I submit to you and why I say that I don't think that it was a bad thing. When you are playing ball, you play according to the rules of the home team. Prime example, I shoot pool. If I come to your table, I have to play by your rules. So if you are playing BCA rules and I'm accustomed to APA, I got to switch over to BCA rules because it's your table. So what you have to understand is when you are dealing with the government, white people, and whatnot, they are always going to not be in favor of cutting a check for anything, except for saving animals. But nevertheless, I won't go there. But, especially when it comes to Black people. So, let me give you another scenario. When they come and gentrify our neighborhoods, they don't say, we're going to kick you out, bring in our own people, and we're going to turn it into a golf course so you can't even come back. They don't say that when they present us with the theory of gentrification. They present it like it's a benefit for us. This is going to help your community. We're going to restore it back to, the glorious days, and it'll be this and that, and, whatever. But in reality, they kick us out and bring in their own people. So again, this is why I say it was strategic. So I am all for, presenting it as, okay, well, reparations would include, funding historically black colleges and universities, addressing the economic or the racial wealth gap, addressing redlining in our financial districts, addressing the environmental this, that, the third, or whatever, and leaving out that part of cutting the check, because by no means does that mean that should the reparations bill or whatever get approved, that they can't cut the check anyway. So, let's just call it the black version of gentrification. Oh no, we're not coming for your money. No, we just want better education and better this and better that. That doesn't have to do with you cutting a check. And once you sign it, now sign the check. But nevertheless, I hope that you all will watch the hearing. Like I said, it was extremely long, but it did not bore me. And if this is something that is of importance to you, you'll be able to sit through the whole thing. But nevertheless, I won't hold you. I hope that you are able to see this. This was my first time using this app that hopefully will allow me to go live from my from my phone. But as you can see, I am sitting in my car. It's Georgia. It's 90 degrees. I have my air on low so you can hear me. So yeah, I'm about to melt. But anyways, as always, I am Aaron Bull. Thank you for watching. See you guys soon. If I can figure out how to stop this.